My name's Jake. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, and I've been making music, writing my own songs since I was 14, but I've been playing instruments, piano, guitar, drums, starting at the age of 3. My mom is actually an elementary school music teacher, and she still teaches to this day. And when I was born, she was like, I want to, teach him piano lessons. And so when I was 3 years old, she started teaching me piano. Then I started giving her a hard time, and she let me take drums because I wanted to whack things. And then eventually went on to guitar after that. So I took lessons until I was about 15 years old, and then I started making beats.
Jake started piano lessons when he was 3. I started teaching him. We did the Suzuki method because he was too young to read, so I had to teach him by ear. He started showing promise from a very young age. Rolling forward a few years, Jake said to me, Mom, if you buy me an Apple Mac computer, I promise you I will write music. And I said, are you serious? And that was it. He got what he asked for, and he dug in right away. And it was amazing. I mean, he didn't let me hear too many things at the beginning because I didn't really understand what was going on with all this digital music thing, but once in a while I'd hear some stuff and I'm like, that's pretty good.
And then I started making beats and went to college, started taking professional piano lessons for a bit, and then eventually dropped out and just started writing songs full time. Because I grew up in the church, my dad's a pastor, and just being around that music for so long, I think that was one of the main influences. And then I started to discover different types of music, like hip hop, R&B, and stuff like that. And early on, it was all sorts of different inspirations. And I think the church music really helped me to learn just chord structure.
I met Jake at the top of the pandemic. I was connected by a mutual friend who knew that I was doing a lot in the TikTok space. And Jake and his brother Zach were just trying to find a platform to get their music out there, and thought TikTok might be that. So he connected with us to chat, and we talked about strategy, and they had this idea to use their mother in their content and pretend like she was producing the TikTok remixes they were making, and hope that would help their page go viral. And I thought it was a good strategy, and they went off to do it, and I sort of stayed in contact over the quarantine, and over time they just progressively went more and more viral, and then their first mega viral moment was with a 15-second clip that incorporated Hood Baby, and it was the first audio they posted that had Jake's original vocals in it. That just went crazy. And Zach, Jake's brother, called me the day that Charli D'Amelio used it. And at this point, the audio had about 1 million uses on it, video creates. And we talked for a minute, and I was like, this is big. Can you guys turn this into a full song in the next 24 hours? The next morning, they texted it to me, and I listened to it, and I thought it was really good. And so I sent it to one of my partners, Aton, who is an A&R at Warner Music Group. Just wanted to get his ears on it and see what he thought of the song, and he thought it was a hit. And we released the song in a matter of days, and it took off. The rest is kind of history from there. Yeah, so right when lockdown happened, I was just at home, and I always had this idea to take my mom, put her in the studio, and make it seem like she made a beat in 1 minute when it actually took me 2 hours to create. So we had her fake press the buttons and all this stuff, and because she's musically competent, she did it really well, and it was really convincing. And so we had that video idea, and it started to go viral. I didn't really expect it to do that well, but once it went mega viral, we were like, this is actually a really powerful tool. And so me and my brother, we were just like, how can we use this to really build a business off of? And so we had been songwriters for a while. We weren't really pursuing the artist career that much. We just wanted to write songs all the time, but we realized, this is really powerful, and I think,
we could start releasing music and promoting it using social media. And so when that happened, that's what inspired us to really start using TikTok and IG Reels and all that stuff just to create content, because we realized that this is kind of the future of the music industry, and without social media, I don't think anyone would have heard my music. So it's really a blessing for sure. A lot of artists have different motivations for making music. For me, I usually make my music for my fans. I know a lot of artists use it as an opportunity to just really pour themselves out, which is what I do, but I feel whenever I put out a song, I like to look for the responses of the fans and see, what's resonating with them, how they're feeling. And that's been the most fun for me, is just seeing how my music is impacting people. That's been my favorite thing for the longest time. When I first started making music, I would play my music for my friends and just watch their face and see how they feel about it. And so really, I just feel like I'm doing it at a wide scale now, and it's so much fun for me. But yeah, my fans absolutely inspire me, and they kind of help me get a good gauge for the type of music that I should make. And I just love to be experimental and try all different things.
When we got the opportunity to partner with Microsoft on this project, we're really excited because they're working on an AI technology that allows you to feed initial musical inspiration into this AI technology, and then it takes it in, it consumes it, and then it feeds out additional compositions. So you might have a short melody idea, and you can feed it in there, and it might turn it into a full orchestra composition.
Since the beginning, it would take me, weeks to finish a song, just because I would have a hard time. I'd meet a lot of roadblocks, but now I'm at the place where I can start an idea, and I actually collaborate with my brother on all my music. I'll let him then, work on some of the lyrics, and then he'll send it back to me, and we can finish the song in 8 hours or so, from full production, which is what I do. I do all the production and a lot of the melodies, and then my brother helps with the lyrics, and then I'll mix and master it. But yeah, that process can take anywhere from 8 to 12 hours or so. The time has come for AI to step in, and with Microsoft AI, we've actually been able to compose some of this project that we're going to put on today. It kind of took the stems that I had, and it generated some new ideas that are really just inspiring.
The name of the game is how do we increase output while decreasing time demand on the artist, and I think this has potential to be a really strong tool.
Yeah, so this is actually my first time ever being with a full orchestra. It really is bringing all my songs to life. All of the stuff that I had done prior with producing, it's all just on the computer. It's not actual violinists, or now we have a real harp, and so it's something that I've always dreamed in my head, but I've never actually been able to do. Being able to perform tonight is going to be such a blast. This is really a breath of fresh air for me. I haven't performed for very long. I was playing a lot of instruments at church. Every Sunday and Wednesday I would be playing drums or piano or guitar, but now being able to sing and play instruments is really, it's been a dream of mine, so I'm really excited for tonight.
It was just two lovers, sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Pink and orange skies, feeling super childish with Donald Glover. Missed call from my mother, like where you at tonight, got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light to see as two lovers. Feet up on the dash, driving nowhere fast, burning through the summer. Radio on blast, make the moment last. She got solar power. Minutes feel like hours. She knew she was the baddest. Can you even imagine falling like I did for the love of my life? She's got glow on her face, a glorious look in her eyes. My angel of light. I was all alone.